You started in medical school
I
or
wanted
studying?
to go to medical school. I wanted to be a doctor. My wife is a doctor, and I realized very quickly when I took organic chemistry that was not going to be my path.
How did you get into entertainment then?
So my kid's mom, her uncle was the guy Ralph Farquhar. He had created a show called Moesha, and then a lady Felicia Henderson. They really took me under their wing, and I got in there, and I got in a Paramount Writers Training Program, and just learned on Soul Foods, and that was my first real writing job. Went from there and just started PAing and writing and started telling pilots, and God really blessed me.
Man, did he bless you. So when you started out that way, did you ever think you would achieve so much?
No, not in a million years.
That is awesome.
I look up and I'm like, what? No, so I'm very, very happy.
So, okay, you used to be a PA, right? So now do you cast or work with people that you were once a PA for?
Yes. Thea Mowry, I was bringing her lunch.
Whoa!
Every day. And just a lot of people, you grow up in this. I actually came out of college and I actually grew up in this, and I got to see everybody. And I always that's the best way I tell people if you want to get into it. Because being a PA and coming up, you respect everybody's job. And you know that you know it. This doesn't go unless every single person does their job.
It's teamwork.
It really, really is. And you learn to respect it. And I work with people who don't have that, and it's not the same environment.
Yeah.
I look you guys have a family here.
Thank you.
And I feel like that really makes a big difference.
Thank you for that. Thank you, because you would definitely know. And you also got to work with a dear friend of mine. You got to meet him, Norman Lear.
Oh my God, he was my guy.
He was my guy. What was it like? When did you get to first meet him?
So he came when we were doing the Blackish pilot. Somehow ABC hooked us up.
Yeah.
And he came, and another big producer, black producer, would make a show, really didn't support me. And he came, and Norman really was like, this is special. And he made other people kind of take note early.
Yeah.
And I really think it helped Blackish blow up in the way that it did. And he would give me advice, and he would talk to me about, work life, family life balance, and, talking about stuff, how important it is to talk about stuff from oh my God. Talk about stuff from what's inside, and not be afraid to tell stories, you know what I'm saying? And that the best stories really come from real life. And that's what a family show should be about, because people really learn about the world from their family. And it's, so many shows had stopped doing that, and we were like, why? And so I really got to work with those people for almost a decade and tell those stories, and I really feel like Norman was a big part of that.
Yes, he was. I miss him so much. God rest his soul.
He had a good run, though.
He did. He did. He changed the game, and he inspired people like yourself and myself, because I got to work with him on the Jeffersons Live, and I sang for quite a few of his birthday events. You were there as well, yes. So he was a dear friend of mine, like you said. Okay, now you are going to remake The Wizard of Oz. And It's a Wonderful Life. Those are some classics. So do you feel the pressure in doing that?
Absolutely. I feel like, It's a Wonderful Life, we took years chasing that piece of IP, because it was, it's been done once. And, those kind of movies, if you do them right, they last for years. But there was a underlying story behind it, you know what I'm saying? It was dealing with mental illness and just, depression and someone wanting to do things and always feeling like they couldn't have it. And a lot of things that I think a lot of us go through. And so to have a chance to do that over, I think that might be the next movie I work on. It is, something I'm hoping I get, someone I want to work with, but I just want to do that. I would love it to last as long as that movie did.
I'm sure it will. I'm sure it will. This is awesome. Where will It's a Wonderful Life be set?
We want to set it in Savannah, Georgia.
Oh, okay. That is awesome. I have to ask you this. How do you determine what projects that you want to do? Because there's so much out there. How do you narrow it down?
Well, now I think it's gotten to the point where I'm lucky enough to sort of say, I really want to work on the stuff that I want to work on, or find voices like Diarra, people that I really feel like they can go and take it all the way. So I think really it's less is more now, but I want to do stuff that I feel like if I do it, it can make an impact and it can last. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that is, And I really I love doing projects around my people and people of color, but I like them to reach everybody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think that is like, the best success, Hollywood, the best successes are green. And so I want our stuff to make money. I want our stuff to have a lot of people come. I think that's really important. And I want to tell our stories from a real authentic place. And I don't think the two have to be mutually exclusive. I think you can tell things from an authentic place and they can still make money. And so I think that's moving forward kind of where my head is at.
Diarra, so you executive produce Diarra from Detroit. Tell everyone what it's about.
It is a murder mystery, or a mystery wrapped inside of a comedy, wrapped inside of an enigma, wrapped inside of the amazing mind of Diarra Kilpatrick. She is such an amazing writer and star of the show. She came and she had an idea, and I'm like, I haven't heard this before, and it's coming from a black girl, and she is a true daughter of Detroit. Kwame Kilpatrick.
Detroit.
Kwame Kilpatrick, the ex-mayor of Detroit, is her brother. You know what I'm saying? She is from Detroit, and Detroit plays an amazing backdrop and character part of this show. And I feel like we got such an amazing cast, and I'm so happy to be a part of it.
That's awesome. I got to meet her not too long ago, and she is an amazing young lady.
She really is.
She is.
I'm so serious. She really is.
Can't wait to see what more she does in the future.
Or maybe she'll write something for you.
Oh, maybe she'll write something for me.
Seriously.
Oh, my goodness. There you go. Clap for that. Okay. Now, you created, directed, you write, all of these things. So you write so much and create so much. Do you ever have imposter syndrome?
I don't not ever have the posture.
Oh, okay, that's good.
I live in like, oh my God, they're gonna find out. But I feel like that's what kind of drives you, you know what I'm saying? The idea of, I think that anytime people, for me, that I start seeing, they just know that their thing is the thing, that's when you start to have a fall off. I think you always have to feel like, when you turn the script in, they're gonna hate it, they're gonna hate it, they're gonna, oh, they don't hate it. I feel like that's how you keep driving yourself to like dot your I's and cross your T's. And just so stay humble and stay hungry.
Yeah. That's how you stay successful, like you. What is your TV guilty pleasures?
So
We want to know what you watch.
I'm mad at myself for saying this, but I got caught in Love Is Blind.
We got a lot of Love Is Blind lovers in the house. Everybody watches this.
I got caught in it, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. And I was like, episode 2, episode 3, and I was like, they gonna end up together? Like, she like the quiet one? But I just got caught in it, but I think that there's something about like, if you want to believe in love, you want to believe in like people can actually find that, and then that's one of my guilty pleasures. Okay,
you got any more that you watch? What's another one?
I love Succession.
Okay.
I love a lot of stuff. I feel like there's one called Physical 100. That's like it's like a Korean.
Yes.
It's a Korean show that it's all in Korean, but it's like Squid Games meets like Survivor meets whatever. But I can't stop watching it. Like I'm like, somebody's gonna get hurt.
So when you into it, you into it.
Yeah.
I understand that. Okay. And then, wait, you got a 50th birthday coming up soon. Now, happy earlier birthday. Now, a few years ago, you said you wanted to be semi-retired by 50. Is that still your plan?
Yes and no. I don't want to have to go to work in the same way. You know what I'm saying? I want to do what I want to do in a different kind of way. I feel like I really get to do what I love right now. When you do what you love, it doesn't feel like work, and I'm at that place. So I don't want it to start feeling like work. I want to feel like I can do it in a way that I really still enjoy it.
All right.
One thing.
He got one thing. Go ahead. What's your one thing?
I'm a tiny desk enthusiast.
Okay. You like tiny desks. You didn't say that.
I love tiny desks.
I like tiny desks.
Scarface to me was like one of my favorite. I want you to please come grace us with a tiny desk. I
would love to do that.
I think you would kill it.
Oh my goodness.
I think you would kill it. I think you would take us to church and back and everywhere else. I think that literally your voice is a gift. And I think to do that in that setting, people would love it. So I will watch it.
Okay. Look for my tiny desk. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.